Hey, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Real Estate with Garrett Maroon. Today, we're going to be talking about, can I back out of buying a house? Can I back out of buying a house? So this is a very common question that I get as people are trying to understand what the process is. And I'm going to give you some explanation on how the process actually works for you as a buyer. And ultimately, I want you to understand that really, and I'm going to explain what I mean, really going under contract on a home, finding a home you love, making an offer, putting it under contract is just putting your foot in the door. You absolutely can still walk away at that point. When you're trying to decide whether or not you want to make an offer on a home, you're just deciding whether or not you want the right to get it inspected, right? You're not committing to spending $300,000, whatever it is. You are committing to saying, I want to get it inspected so that I can make a decision. So the question again of today, can I back out of buying a house? The answer, yes, you can withdraw from a contract. And we're going to talk about your options if you're buying a home in Hampton Roads, Virginia. But second, though, and this is not a target, you don't get free returns in 30 days, right? If you want to back out, you've got to do it during the contract time frame, and you want to do it legally within the confines of the wording of the contract itself. So again, it's not Target, it's not Walmart. You don't get free returns. You want to do it within the timeline of your contract. So we're going to talk about that. So to start, your safest way to back out of buying a home, or the technical term is to terminate a contract, is during your contingency timeframes. The contingencies give you a way out of a contract until certain items are deemed satisfied. So let me explain what I mean. Your first contingency is your home inspection. After the home inspection is completed, you can, for any reason, decide to terminate the contract, and the seller cannot stop you. So it has nothing to do that the inspection could come back perfectly. It won't. No house is perfect, but it come back perfect and there's no issues at all. You still have the right to walk away. So, excuse me, the first contingency is your home inspection. The second contingency is the termite and moisture inspection. You will be required to provide your mortgage company with what's called a clear letter, meaning the termite and moisture company has given the home a clean bill of health. If any repairs are required before the termite and moisture company can issue a clear letter, the seller required to do the repairs up to 1% of the purchase price. So the seller does not have a say. They can't say, no, we're not doing them. The seller is required to do repairs up to 1% of the purchase price. So if it's a $300,000 home, they're required to do repairs up to $3,000 worth of cost. Now, if the repairs cost more than that 1%, so let's say more than that $3,000, and the seller is unwilling to do those extra repairs, then you absolutely have the right to walk away. Another contingency. Your third contingency is a homeowner association. If you're purchasing in a neighborhood that has an HOA, then the seller is required to give you, in order for you, the homeowner association documents that govern that HOA. You receive those and you have 72 hours to review those documents, and you can terminate the contract for any reason in those 72 hours. Again, the HOA documents might be perfect and everything might make sense to you and you're totally on board with, but you still can walk away. It is one more contingency, one more protection for you. And lastly, your fourth protection is the appraisal. If the appraisal comes in lower than the sales price, so you go under contract, you agree to pay the seller $300,000, the appraisal comes in at $290,000, saying they think this is what the home is worth, therefore what the lender is going to give you. The seller has the right to reduce the price to $290,000, but if they are unwilling to do that, you can also terminate and walk away from the contract. So you have four protections throughout the entire process, but the best and cleanest time to walk away is after the home inspection. In my experience, probably 99% of terminations happen after the home inspection. It's the cleanest, easiest, safest way for you to do that. So can you back out of buying a house? Yes, you can. There are lots of legal ways for you to do that will protect you and give you the way to walk away. So I hope that's helpful. If you're curious to better understand how you'll be protected during your process, or you want to know what the process actually is, reach out to us. We would love to help you in your home buying journey.